Yeah, interesting, isn't it? Boop. Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Distant Travels, your favorite visual novel with a little OBS slip. Ooh, spicy. Anyway, yeah, we had the delicious, I'm sure, pasta salad from Rex, and now we're recovering from the trauma. Apparently, they're on very different sides of the political question. Regardless, they seem to get along fairly well. Eventually, Rex offers to show you where you'll be working when you've gotten settled in and start setting up for real. Ah, yes. Oh, that's a bug that's been here with us for a while. Usually it's a naked picture of Rex that appears in the corner. Glad to know that the bug is still here. It's hard for you to hide your reaction as you enter the room. The room yells, "Daddy."
I knew IT was doing something naughty.
See that? That was Rex. He was not naked though. Sorry about that.
This is more than a couple of servers.
Too much equipment.
Thoughts? Not really too much to manage, just not what I expected.
I think John might have overshot the purchases a bit. It's probably preferable to undershooting since we're going so far away from Earth.
Depends on what they need it all to do, exactly.
I think John will walk you through it. From what I understand, it's relatively simple compared to what you usually do.
I'm being bopped in the face.
You take a minute to look through everything. It all seems to be stuff you're used to working with. And all very high-end, barely hooked up. There's also a lot of extra equipment and cables.
All in all, it seems like there's enough stuff here for me to do. Pretty much anything they'll need, if I understood the description correctly the way back then. Jesus Christ. The sentence is awful.
Do you like the sentence?
I hate this sentence. Dots.
What do you think of this sentence?
Perfect.
Hold on a minute. I have it coming out of the wrong slot. There we go.
Oh my god, Ash always goes in the wrong hole. Fucking amateur.
Of course, you can turn into your...
It hasn't been that long, even if it feels like it.
Space does that. It messes with your mind a bit.
Rex clears his throat.
I'm sorry for before your salad got warm.
What do you mean?
I got too intense. I shouldn't project my worries and fears onto you. I'm just envisioning the gif Shin put in the last video and now I can't stop laughing.
Yes, I'm also doing the same thing. Just imagining it in the corner over there. He lets out a deep sigh.
I have a few things from my past that I'm still struggling with.
Clearly, I mean, who actually makes a pasta salad for like a person on space that just joined your crew? Clearly a masochist.
I'll try not to be as intense going forward. It was very rude of me.
Don't be sorry. I found it interesting. This is all new to me, and you have a bit of a different perspective from most people I've talked to.
Thanks, ...
You finish up going through the equipment, and Rex heads off to continue his work. This will keep happening from now on.
Perhaps now would be a good time to visit John.
Yes, let's visit the John.
But most definitely, I really need to use the bathroom. You haven't really had time to see him properly since you came to the Firefly. You know, with the whole like toilet context, this has a very different underlying meaning.
I mean, it's gotta have butter everywhere, like God. You could just follow the butter.
Too slippery for me, thank you. And a good break wouldn't be bad.
So you don't like the sloppy second? Actually, never mind. Sorry, I even asked.
Damn it, Shin.
It's been quite an intense time at the John. You check your communication band and see that's a phone. You check your communication band to see if you can call or send John a message. It takes you a minute, but eventually you figure out how to call someone. It's a sequence of holding down one of the buttons and saying their name. He answers almost immediately. Hi there, Rex.
Aw, that looks cute.
So you're telling me the voice control worked in one go without f***ing up?
Whoa.
Why does it suddenly feel awkward to have called him? Well, no going back now.
Okay, we don't have Dirk. Hey Saku, do you want to be John?
To what do I owe the pleasure to have the most handsome man aboard the Firefly call me at this hour?
Hi, Dirk.
Okay, Soccer, you're fired. Dirk, take
Oh,
the
Dirk
stage.
came back. Well, you're fired. Sorry.
Well, I knew that didn't last long.
To what do I owe the pleasure to have the most handsome man aboard the fire poultry call me at this hour?
Flaming poultry.
It's now fire
Flaming
poultry.
poultry.
The fire poultry like hurts me at this point.
Well, that certainly makes it less awkward.
Or more, depending on how you look at it. Yeah, I'd say more.
Flirting already?
I had a conversation with someone who is into war, and they said there's like actually three states of war, and actually one of the wars is kind of interesting to me.
What, hardball?
No,
Well,
no hard. Off. There's hard war, soft war, and just one war where you're basically.
I like how Turvin comes in right as I just say cooking war.
Hello to you too.
They've been fucking talking about
Typical
war
Ash.
and how you can. Oh, whatever. Actually, never mind. Let's just
The
continue.
best kind of war is cannibalism.
It's a full-time job.
Unlike being an engineer. Isn't that supposed to be even more of a full-time job aboard a spaceship?
At war, sure.
Not if you do it right. How are you doing, handsome?
I'm lonely.
I'm depressed.
I'm alright. Everyone's quite intense, though. I just want to talk about politics. I was wondering if it would be alright for me to come see your part of the fire poultry, if you're not too busy.
Straightforward. People are rubbing off on you. Well, not that kind of rubbing off.
You're uncurable.
There's no cure for horniness.
This is the horny jail.
That's why I was late. I was getting out of horny jail. I'm in engineering, if you want to drop by. Perhaps I could convince you to express your creativity a little.
Oh,
coming
God.
for me.
Tony Police is here.
Oh no.
I'll be right there then.
I'll prepare the rose petals.
No.
I hope not.
That might be a bit extra.
Then how about we save them for later?
Just get me a salad and then you can just...
You just get me a normal side instead of this fucking pasta bull that I get served.
like a rose petal salad.
Oh, that sounds even worse. Somehow.
I'll just have to show you I like you some other way then.
Remains to see just how much he likes you.
You better not disappoint with those kinds of promises.
Oh, I always deliver.
The semen.
See you.
Really? That made you guys laugh?
Funny joke.
Seaman, oh my god.
See you soon.
With that, he ends the call. Hi, Rex. You make your way to engineering and knock softly on the door. As you enter the room, it's not too unlike any workshop you'd imagine. Perhaps not as dirty, but there is just as many tools and blueprints spread out, as well as a variety of electronic components, a few monitors filled with graphs and the like. John greets you with a smile.
Welcome to
Okay.
engineering.
He slowly walks around the room as you stand just inside the door. He motions over everything and nothing in particular all at once.
It's as if he's showing off his pride.
Sir, you're speaking out loud. This isn't Wendy's. His toy collection, really.
He has XXL toys.
I'm not showing that off anywhere, you know that. Nobody knows about this.
It's probably the most useful place on the ship, as well as the most relaxed one, if you ask me.
His smile is as broad as it can be.
It's like he has an odd on-off switch. Awkward and anxious, or proud and loud.
So, how's your day been? Are you feeling a little more at home here yet?
I'm warming up to it. Spending time with Bruce today definitely helped make it feel more grounded. Everyone is friendly. Geralt seems a little rough, but it feels like it's just because he cares a lot. The only thing that has been somewhat different is Rex.
He does that, doesn't he? Has really interested in humanity. And pasta salad. Probably doubly so since that's his job at the moment.
What is this? Like, actually, what is that?
She's crawling in my.
Only cat's pics? Only cat's pics from Munchie?
Yeah. Anyway, let's raise that back up.
Did he ask you something weird?
Not so much weird. He just seems a little focused on my opinion specifically. If he wants to know humanity, he'd probably be better off just studying history, reading famous literature and the like. My opinion is just me.
He probably just wants to get to know you, as well as study humanity. You're hot stuff. Sorry, I'm not good at this. Honestly, I thought you would have run away by now, with how bad my flirting is.
You know, if there was a dialogue option to do that, I would probably do it. But I'm kind of being held at gunpoint at this point.
I mean, he's a big boy though.
An awkward silence fills the air.
It shouldn't be so awkward.
You like him, and clearly he likes you. Sometimes it's like you're just done with anxiety and insecurities. F***ing you.
Oh
What's
yes,
the one?
insecurities.
F*** me insecurities. Sometimes it's just like you're done with anxiety and insecurities. F***ing with you.
It.
So, did you want to make some pizza?
I'm not one to say no to food, but right after dinner might not be the best time.
There's some more awkward silence. Strangely enough, it almost reminds you of home. Those awkward times when you say something weird or do something odd.
But this time, I'm not the one who made it awkward. Not really.
Wait, is that a euphemism?
What?
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 I don't even know what the word means.
Not that John meant to make it awkward, right?
Nope.
Oh, let's go then.
To clarify, I'm not saying we should eat again. Pizza dough is best made the day before. So we could make the dough today and the actual pizza tomorrow or the day after.
When the road leads to pizza, I trust the GPS. Lead the way.
I actually kind of like this sentence.
I don't like it because if you know the road leads to pizza, why are you listening to the GPS and not the road?
Just shut up and accept the sentence. And here I thought you were going to show me around.
Oh, it's nice to switch it up from time to time.
Is that a euphemism?
A
Wait,
specific
I
one?
saw that. I saw that. I saw
He's
that
here to
in
stay.
the corner.
I'm saying he's here to stay. At least he has clothes this time, you know?
He's always watching.
It's hard to tell when he's serious and when he's flirty. Perhaps he's both all the time.
With that, John leads you out of engineering, and the two of you walk leisurely to the canteen. You make a little small talk along the way, mostly just about how your day has been in more detail. It seems like while John and Bruce get along, they don't really interact a lot. John seems to get along the most with Gerald and Max, despite them being such opposing forces. Still, all in all, they all get along. You arrive at the canteen, and John helps you bring out the ingredients you had brought with you from Earth. Eventually, you have everything you need laid out in order, and after bringing up a recipe for pizza dough, you're saved. John follows your instructions to order, and eventually, a few other crewmates join you in the canteen to watch and talk. Sheila is there, Max shows up being rowdy as ever, and Gerald sits reading what you assume to be the paper on a tablet while listening in on your conversation.
You know, this is more straightforward than what I imagined. Seems like a staple for Earth. Sharing recipes and ideas. I bet you'd love it, Gerald. You should visit if you ever get the chance.
Gerald just responds with a grunt. Hey, you didn't even capitalize your own name.
Oh, tell me more about it. Earth. Is this how humans are?
Well, kinda.
There's a sudden pause as everyone is watching you try and formulate your words. Oh, that's nice.
Flashback to being the new kid in class.
Well, generally, once someone has invented something, someone or they themselves will come along and try to make it available to more people in some form.
Can we actually give Gerald to someone else? Yao, do you wanna read it?
Sure, why not? Give me
a daddy voice.
A daddy voice?
Yeah, give him a daddy voice.
I mean,
Kinda just like sharing everything, eh? Communism, was it?
I f***ing love that voice. Holy sh**.
oh my god, I'm coming.
As being a bottom.
I'm a switch.
Shin got erect.
Yeah.
Marxist, perhaps.
Marxist.
Naxist!
No.
Or, well, not exactly. It's more like capitalism. If they trademark it and make it available to others, more people can buy it, and then they, of course, can earn more money from it.
Well, not really. How do I explain this properly?
So, you would have to pay someone for their recipe of pizza dough?
Oh, sorry. It was a bad explanation. It doesn't fully work like that for stuff like recipes and whatnot that aren't really enforceable. But it does explain how some people work, and why even those who don't generally want to share end up sharing. Of course, there are people who just share stuff for the greater good of everyone, or even because they want to see what others can do with what they started.
Everyone's watching you quite intently.
So, do they not share in their world or something? Is it like
No,
they all develop their own spaceship or something, like all by themselves?
They don't have Facebook, you know. They can't share.
Okay. Sorry, I'm not really good at explaining these things. Half of that is wrong, really.
Oh shit, that's me.
Take your time.
Go ahead.
You said take my time, God. I'm taking my
Oh my
What?
god. That hurt so badly.
Well, makes sense to me. Who's quite an expert on humans.
It's just because you watched 2 episodes of Pokemon.
Oh,
What up?
you're an expert now, Squirt.
I have a lot of expertise on Earth. More than almost everyone on Arctos.
He's not wrong.
How do I... Expertliest. Expertliest.
Expertliest.
I love this word.
I love it.
I'm the expertliest.
Somehow it feels wrong, though.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Don't get a boner. Don't get a boner.
Let me just mute for a second. That f***ing voice of Gerald is so goddamn good. I'm like, you know?
Just like wet spots.
Maybe.
No, 2.5 raccoons.
Thanks for sharing some of your insights on humanity. ... Arctos is a little more...
Marxist?
that. Almost.
The people, at least. Not so much the government.
Let's not sour an interest evening with politics.
Once again, Gerald first response of a grunt. You stop not capitalizing a name. Have some respect for yourself. And seemingly returns to his reading.
It is an interesting evening. Thanks for showing us a bit of your culture.
Oh, yes, Daddy.
That's better.
That's sir to you, woman.
Females?
Damn!
Females in my gay furry visual novel?
Right.
What is this?
They look so comfortable with each other, smiling as they're bickering.
So that should be it for making the dough. I think.
He adds, looking over to you for confirmation.
Almost. Just gotta cut it into smaller parts and let it rise so it's ready tomorrow.
It looks like it'll deflate in a second. Kind of like how John's Billy would if you poked it with something sharp.
Oh, so you want to poke me? I thought you only liked girls.
Oh my
My
god.
man!
Oh wow, it's about to get revealed. Keep your flirting limited to ... comma. Thank you very much. Rumor has it, he likes it.
For a second, John looks totally stumped. Fucking Rex. Looks like he didn't expect the teasing to turn around on him. He was expecting to bottom today. You and Sheila started laughing at about the same time. Gerald swiftly follows suit with a deep rumble. Can we have a...
Gerald is hungry.
Make a deep rumble, Yao.
don't know.
Surprisingly, John even lets out a chuckle as Max stands there looking surprised that his comeback worked as well as it did.
Be careful, John. Keep showing your personality, you might actually get to know you. Oh god, I feel bad. I think you skipped one.
No, I did not. That's just f***ing Max transforming into a dog.
Speaking of, we should leave the two lovebirds alone.
I think we should, yeah.
You shouldn't, Max. In more than one sense. I don't know. ... Yet, but you're dangerously close to harassing him while teasing John.
Oh, sorry.
She is right, though.
Speaking of harassing, is John making you uncomfortable? ...
Yes, do we get a choice?
I know from experience that it might not be that easy to say no, but if you need to, let someone know and we all talk to him.
Gerard looks up towards you.
Among Us.
Oh, I've transformed for a bit. It was an experience. You should know that you're completely safe among us. If someone makes you uncomfortable, let me know. Everyone knows you're here to help us, and we'll damn sure remember it.
That's good to know, but...
To be honest, I like it. I'm strong enough to tell him no myself, if need be. But, thank you.
Suddenly, Gerald clears his throat quite loudly.
I heard you belong movies and culture from Earth.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
This one is called The Room.
You know that wet spot is getting wetter for every f***ing sentence.
Oh, let me tell you about this cool website called E621.
Oh god.
I'd be interested in that. Silence bottoms. I'd be interested in that. Could you show me sometime?
There's probably even more something on Marx. In there?
Probably not, but...
Max gets visibly excited and practically drags Gerald along.
You'll love it. There's literally a whole new world to discover at the tip of your fingers.
Whoop. There he goes.
Until later then, John, Sheila, ...
He follows Max out of the room at a much slower pace, even though you can hear Max still explaining all about his expertise in Earth culture as they exit the room.
It's all the dab!
This one is called a Harlem Shake.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Sheila simply gives you a wink and closes the door behind her, leaving you and John in the canteen.
I'm gonna head out.
Damn, girl.
That was interesting. Nyum.
They're home. They're family, rowdy as they are. I hope they didn't make you uncomfortable.
Not as much as you, no. Definitely. He states it more as a question than a statement.
Not more than my own friends would, really.
Oh, I'm glad. Welcome to the Flaming Poultry. You asked what my life on the Flaming Poultry was like before. This and cozy evenings is what my part of it is, mostly. So, what do you think?
Guess we'll have to find out in the next episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and see you guys later. Bye. Subscribe to Frank's YouTube channel.
Bye.